I know I haven't uploaded a video in nearly 2 weeks, but I kinda didn't really know what else to upload until I got this idea. I kinda went back and forth for a moment between either finding an old voice memo I haven't edited yet so I can actually upload it, or I could actually make an entirely new video, and this idea just came up in my mind. So this video may or may not be long, but I mean, I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm actually going to be discussing my Bluey OC, finally, named Astral Healer. I want to be clear here, Astral is just a nickname for this form, and this is actually the 4th form out of my main 4 OC forms. I know it's a bit of a tongue twister. So, if you know my Colin the Hedgehog OC account, my main form, Colin the Hedgehog, is pretty self-explanatory. Then I have my Kirby form, Colin.exe, and now we have this, which... By the way, I've been doing a lot of artwork if you actually haven't noticed on my Instagram page. I'll link in the description if anyone's curious. Now you all may be wondering, wait a minute, since you're a Bluey OC, I thought you weren't going to make an OC that actually looked like a dog. Yeah, I still didn't really get the inspiration for it, but that all changed when Simone vs. Kyle came out. So this will be the origin story part of the video I actually mentioned. Okay, so why do I bring up Simone vs. Kyle, an awesome death battle, if you're wondering? Well, there's a reason for it. The track, Spiral of Emotion, is actually kind of the reason how I even got the inspiration to make Astral in the first place. So I would say maybe a week or two after the death battle came out, at one point while I was at work, an idea just came to me. I was actually kind of singing to myself the Spiral of Emotion song, and then my Bluey OC's form kind of appeared in my head. And I was actually kind of confident enough to actually make artwork for it. Until July 5th. I didn't do anything until July 5th, because that day was the day I actually made the very first piece of artwork for my OC. Now before July 5th, I did kind of want to do some kind of artwork for it, but I didn't really have that full motivation compared to my day of work. So I decided to beat around the bush, and on July 5th, my OC Astral Healer finally came to life. Now you all may be wondering about the design. Isn't that just a bandit coloring template with a gray outline and a red cape? Yeah, but honestly, I'm happy with the design and how it came out, because my original idea was to make him translucent with some stars in it, but that didn't really go so well. Not because it was hard, but more or less confusing, because if he was completely translucent, you would only see him whenever I would actually send something through Discord or Instagram messages, because if I were to post it, you can't even really tell, so... yeah, but then I decided to make him full white, because... I don't know, I thought it would look good. And I'm actually completely happy with how it turned out. Now, I want to go off topic and mention something. You did notice in my 1969 Movement episode review, I actually included my OC in the thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know, I just thought it would look cool. By the way, I do plan to change my channel's background to actually have him in it, but YouTube's backgrounds are fucking confusing. I will say that, so just keep an eye out if you're wondering. So for the few people who were actually kind of begging me to have an OC that actually looks like a dog in the show, well, good news. By some fucking miracle, thanks to Spiral of Emotion, I actually managed to get it to work, and I'm actually genuinely happy with how it came out. I was probably a bit too against the idea of making my OC actually look like a dog, but you have to remember, the other half of the reason why I didn't make it is because I didn't have the inspiration for it, until now, so yeah, you're welcome for the 1 or 2 people who were actually wondering about that. By the way, I don't plan to include Astral in every single video thumbnail, but I don't know, maybe, unless you all are fine with that. I mean, I don't plan to, but if it's a serious video, then that's a completely different story, so... you know what? Expect him when I actually make a new video. Whenever I'm in the mood to include him in a thumbnail, that is. Oh yeah, and just real quick, I have all my current powers from my OC, so that's not going to change whatsoever. The reason why I say that is because, what if we're in some kind of conversation, and out of nowhere, while we're talking about our OC's designs and looks and stuff like that, I say this. Wow, Hidaki, that's actually pretty sweet. But while you're Shikoku, however you pronounce that kind of dog breed, I'm a white healer with a red cape and powers to destroy all of reality, but I want to protect it. If anyone also doesn't know before I wrap this video up, my OC is the hero that Brisbane and the Bluey world does actually need. I'm genuinely passionate about making my OC a hero, and my OC has come a long way. And now it resides in Brisbane and the Bluey world until the end of time. Okay, I think I can end the video here. I kind of don't really know what else to say, so here's one more thing I'll say before the video actually does end. If I don't make a video before November 16th, then on November 16th in particular, expect a special type of video. I'm not going to spoil it, but just expect the video on the 16th soon. I'll just leave it at that and let you all figure it out. So, with all that being said out of the way, I'll see y'all later over next time, and that'll be all for now.